What's up, viewers? Welcome to differentbrains.org. I'm your host, Adrienne Sassano, and you're watching The Week in Neurodiversity. To kick things off, let's hear from actress Selma Blair on her diagnosis of multiple sclerosis.
They weren't tears of panic. They were tears of knowing I now had to give in to a body that had loss of control. And there was some relief in that, because ever since my son was born, I was in an MS flare-up and didn't know. And I was giving it everything to seem normal.
Now, let's take a look at how a rec league basketball team has welcomed a pair of twins with Down syndrome to their team.
Shane and Wyatt love the game of basketball. So much so, one team in Schuylkill County officially welcomed them to the roster during a tournament this weekend. With 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter, Wyatt was subbed into the game. He came into the middle of the paint and did this.
Next, let's find out how a baton is assisting visually impaired musicians.
In the past, we've been reliant on hearing sounds around us, so I've been playing in a violin section and I've been reliant on hearing the other musicians putting up their instruments and then guessing roughly when to come in, which obviously isn't ideal for me. So this is brilliant because there's no need to count in or anything. I can literally just feel a buzz or two and then know to come in, and I can come in confidently.
Country music artist Jim Brown discusses how his uncle has inspired him to help those with Parkinson's.
He went from being able to carry on a conversation, still play keyboards, still play the guitar occasionally, to not even be able to speak to where you could understand him.
This is Guy Johns today with his rock-steady Parkinson's boxing workout at Steps Fitness. This is his therapy. It improves his life, and it's entirely paid for by the Peterson for Parkinson's Foundation.
And finally, a California surgeon opens up about his experience with Tourette's and how he hopes to inspire others.
It is here Dr. Tsai finds a stillness that is hard for him to find anywhere else. He has Tourette syndrome, a disorder of the nervous system that causes repetitive, involuntary movement or vocalization.
I was sitting there in my psychiatry class, and I still remember our professor, we were going through, sort of these neurological conditions. And as they were talking about Tourette syndrome, I was like, oh my God, I think I really have this.
That he called a blessing.
And while you're here at Different Brains, be sure to check out some of our other content, like Exploring Different Brains with Dr. Haki Reitman and the Spectrumly Speaking podcast, hosted by Becca Laurie and Dr. Catherine Cody. That wraps it up for this episode. Which story caught your eye the most? Be sure to let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and remember, you keep advocating, and we'll keep bringing the news.